Hello, welcome back. This is part 2 of the introductory videos for how to get started with CodeMe Creator. So if you're not sure how to use the basic features of the editor, check out part 1. But in this video I'm going to show you how to use the bottom bar where we change some variables. So one easy way to see how this works is with the coins. So if I select the coin and down here, so if I go down to 1 and I put 1 coin in there, so that coin is worth 1 point, and then I can change what it's worth up to a maximum of 5. So I think 5 is pretty much the maximum on most objects. Another nice way of seeing that, if we take our flight block for example, the 3 stars means how many seconds of flying you're going to get. So if you want to fly for longer, I can put a 5-star block down. Or if I don't want the player to be able to fly for very long, very short time, I can put a 1-star block down. You'll notice here there's another option. So this option is whether it recycles or respawns, if the block will come back after collecting. Let me go just into test mode there. So I'm going to collect these blocks. So I've got my power of flight, and if you watch here you'll see that they come back. So I collect them again, and I think it's about 5 seconds and they'll come back. Will come out. If you only wanted your player to have one chance to use the blocks, we turn this to a cross and it won't come back. So I'll put in a 3 seconds here. Now I've set that you have to replace the block. It won't change a block that's already there. So I click on this and we see it's changed and it won't come back. So when I run, this one should not come back and this one from before should come back. So I'll play and we'll test that out. So we're watching here. So that one came back and the other one did not come back. When I come out of play mode, it does, because we're back to editing and everything will return. So we can do the same thing with the blocks. Now I'm going to choose the normal block. In fact, I'll give myself some space over here, and I think I'll delete the water, and I'm going to delete it. I've already got the lock on, so I can delete quickly. And let's have a look at our block here. So the hammer with the 0 means the block is unbreakable. And if I put a block down like that and we go to test mode, and I'll just go and pick up this gun and shoot at it, the block does not break. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to change this. So instead of being 0, any other number means it will break, and the number tells you how strong it is. So I'll just put it on for 3. Now I'm going to click on it to replace it, go back to play mode, pick up the gun, shoot, and this time the block has broken. And you'll also see it's not coming back. If you look down here you can probably guess why. So we go back to edit mode and it does come back because you're editing, and I'm going to change this to respawn. Again, I have to replace it, and then go back to testing, shoot it, and now it should come back after 5 seconds, and there it is. So this is how you can use different variables on the blocks, and different blocks have different variables to change. If you've never heard the word variable before, variable is a word used in coding, computer programming, and normally means something that can change. It's not always the same. So the strength of this block, for example, changes. It's not always the same. Whoops, I'm still in lock mode. So when I'm in lock mode I can use the right mouse button to scroll the screen. Let's look at these blocks that break on their own anyway. So if I come down here, I can't have 0 unbreakable, which is kind of the point of these blocks, but I can have how strong it is. So if I go to 5 and I'm just going to put a line in there. So you don't have to delete things first. You can click and replace things, but I'm going to just delete that one. And we go to play mode, and you see they're all kind of solid and filled in, and they slowly begin to crack as I walk across them until they're completely broken. And let's go back to edit mode. So one thing, they don't come back because this is across, but they are quite strong. Let's turn it right down to 1, and I'm just going to replace these two, and you see they're already quite broken. Let's go into test mode, and these are beginning to crack, but as soon as I step on those, they're going to break straight away. And we'll just do that. So that's another variable you can change, is how weak these blocks are already. I'll just show you one more on the blocks for now, the rainbow blocks. So this time it's how bouncy they are. So that's a person running, that's kind of the speed. So how bouncy they are in this case. And if it's 5, so let's put a few down that are 5. And let's put down some that are 3. And we'll just test it out. And so we'll look at the 5 blocks, and we'll see he's getting all the way up to this part of the screen here. And if I move on to those blocks that were 3, so it's still fairly bouncy. He's still got a lot of the bounce from before. In fact, I'll just start off on the 3 blocks. So we need a bit of a jump to get started. So not quite as bouncy. So just coming up this far on the ice, and if I jump over to those, you see he's going much higher. So let's come out of test mode. Whoops, still bouncing. Oops, I've done that again because I've got the lock on. I'll just undo those things. I think I'll turn the lock off. So another variable is how bouncy the rainbow blocks are. So you're probably getting the hang of it. I can leave you to explore other variables such as the speed of the bullet on the gun and how strong it is. Things like how long ghost mode will last. And I'm just going to show you this one. So on our lava blocks, if I put a lava block down, this one is how strong it is, so how much damage it will do, and this one is the speed. So that one is a 3. I'll turn this one to a 5 and put that one down to a 1, and when we go to play mode, so that one was the 5, so that's coming faster. That was the 3, so a bit slower than that, and the 1 is not coming very often at all. So with those lava blocks, you can change these variables and control the speed of them. Okay, that should give you a good introduction on how to use variables. You can explore the other variables for yourself and probably find out what they do. So a couple more things in there that I haven't told you that I'll leave you to discover for yourself, especially something special about the train and the strength of the train. Something special happens if you're changing the strength of the train. But that's enough clues. Perhaps you can figure that one out for yourself. Okay, thanks for watching. Hopefully now with part 1 and part 2, you know all you need to know to build a really great level. One thing I haven't told you, if you don't know when your level is designed and you want to publish, you click on there, and then you click the publish button. I don't want to publish this level now. Click that one, and it tells you your level number, and then it will give you the option to play through the level. Always a good idea to play your level after it's published. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon.